Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Puppy Jr. As you could tell from the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be talking about why I think MX Bikes is low-key falling off, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I've been making daily content on this game going crazy, so yeah, man, y'all got to show some love for your boy. Now, first thing first, we are going backwards on the track. This is like one of my favorite tracks, by the way. I haven't played it much, but this track is absolutely beautiful. It is flowy, amazing. It's really just a beautiful track. Highly recommend you guys go buy this track. I'm gonna link it in the description. You can see I'm on the Jet Lawrence bike setup today. But yeah, let's get straight into the actual topic of the video. Long story short, the main reason why I think this game is dying off is because of the actual core game. It has nothing to do with other aspects of the game that people dislike. It's more so just the core game. I feel like a lot of people are going to MX Sim or back to MX Sim. I feel like a lot of people played MX Sim before they played this game. A lot of people are finding themselves back on that game just because that game seems to have better physics. I've never played MX Sim, but it seems to have better, more consistent physics. You know, there's this phenomenon in the MX bike community called the Poboso, like, you know, when you get Poboso'd or Boso, whatever you want to call it. That's long story short, people just getting like wonky physics in the game, you know, stuff happening that shouldn't happen, and it's just like, once you put in like a whole bunch of hours, you know, there's people out here with like 4,000, 3,000 hours on this game that still get Poboso'd, and they understand the game. They've played the game a shit ton, quite literally. And then they still get these freaking Poboso physics, and it's just, it could be frustrating, especially if you're super competitive. I've never been this way. I've never been the type to get all butthurt about the game, you know, but I know some people that quite literally are sore losers on this game, you know, rage quit and whatnot. That's never been me, my guy. I could be dead last in a race and I'm still gonna finish out the race because I'm just having fun on the game, you know what I mean? But there are some people out here that rage quit, you know, get super upset, and I understand the competitive spirit. But at the end of the day, it is just a video game for me. So yeah, there's a lot of people that get frustrated with that, bro. A lot of people finding themselves on MX Sim. I've never played MX Sim, so I can't really speak on that game's physics. Look at your boy all off the track. So I can't really speak on that game's physics from what I hear, that game has much more consistent physics. So yeah, man, it's just, that's really the case. Now, another reason why I think the game is dying off is because these new AMA tracks. Now, the tracks are a step up from last year's tracks, but as you can see, I'm on the JV track right now, and I feel like the pro scene kind of got used to these JV style tracks. Like, everybody that's racing the AMAs were racing these tracks at first, and they've become spoiled with these tracks. These tracks are amazing, bro. These are like the best tracks in the game. Like, for pro racing, for casual racing, anything in general, bro, these tracks are just amazing. Like, just everything about them, bro. Like, even the freaking down to the cuts, bro. Like, you get cuts where you deserve to get cuts. Like, everything is perfect about these tracks, bro. The ruts, the roughness, it's just amazing, right? It's just like JV, he understands the game. He understands how to make these tracks work with the game. And that's not TFC's fault that this is a bad game. Not a bad game, but this game has some issues. It's not his fault, bro. I think TFC makes great tracks. I feel like his original tracks were better because they were not as rough. They weren't hard to ride. I just feel like the way he's adding difficulty to the tracks is not really working well with the way the game flows, and like that's a huge part of the reason why a lot of people are leaving this game. Because although we do have these great tracks, you might say, well, why don't you just go ride the GP tracks, bro? Because this is AMA we're talking about. We're not talking about freaking GP, bro. We're talking about AMA. The main, like, the tracks that people want to play on, bro. Like, people will play those AMA tracks knowing that they're worse than these tracks just because they are the AMA tracks. Like, I can't tell you how many times I watch people race, like, IRL, like Jet Lawrence, for instance. You know, I'm on the Jet Lawrence bike setup right now. I watch Jet Lawrence race, and I just want to get on the game, bro, because I don't have access to a dirt bike. I can't just go to Red Bud, or I can't just go to High Point IRL. So I just get on the game and, like, you know, like, live my dreams out through the game. You know what I mean? So people are going to play these AMA tracks no matter what, bro. Like, they could have been just as bad as the ones last year. People are still going to play them just because of the tracks they are. Now, if JV made those AMA tracks, bro, this game would be literally probably perfect, bro. I'm going to be real. For somebody like Hearn, I don't want to really knock TFC that bad, like, because TFC actually is a great track creator. But it's just like we've become so spoiled with these tracks right here. Like everybody's become so spoiled, like anything less is almost unacceptable. I'm gonna just be real, like he's raised the bar for the paid tracks in general. So yeah, man, I just feel like that's a big issue, and yeah, it's leaving like a bad taste in a lot of the pro players' mouths. And when pro people don't play, the content creators don't play, then the community doesn't play. Now another thing is the freaking paid shop. We were just talking about it. The paid shop, like I said, once again, it splits the community up, whether you like it or not. I can't remember, like, it's just so many times that I've been playing the game and it's just like my friends are getting off the game just because they don't have the tracks that I have, or just because we're all racing on the track that they just can't buy, you know, or stuff like that, you know. Not everybody got it like that. Me, I'm blessed to be able to make videos on MX bikes and kind of like more so make my money back. Sometimes I make a lot of it back, sometimes I hardly make it back, you know, but long story short, in 99% of my videos, I make my money back on the tracks that I buy. So I'm not trying to brag or anything, I'm just saying like, I'm blessed to be in that position. But you know, if I wasn't able to make videos and whatnot and make my money back, it would be rough, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a whole lot of money on this game. A whole lot of money, bro. Like probably over $100. And yeah, so I just feel like that's low-key insane. I'm talking about just this year, I'm not talking about in general. I'm talking about just this year. That's not including the actual game, you know what I mean? So this game can be expensive when you start adding up the stuff on the paid shop, you know, where all of the better stuff is at. But there are some scams on the paid shop too, like this new freaking bike that came out, this model swap, bro. If that model swap that costs $20 does not turn me into skills or Lens or Yorks or something, that's like, that is insane, bro. Charging $20 for a model swap when you could get like a whole pack of model swaps from donating to the OEM team for $5 is quite literally insane. There's no other way around it. There's no sugarcoating it, bro. That is a scam and a slap in the face to the entire community. It's just no other way for me to put it, bro. Like at first you could kind of say, oh, with the track creator things that I was talking about before, but that model swap is literally a slap in the face. It just goes to show like these frickers do not care, bro. They are ripping people off, bro. So yeah, and that's I have to be real, bro. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, bro. Like I'm low-key mad at that they put that up. Like I couldn't believe my eyes. I actually sent it into the Discord, and I just couldn't believe my eyes, bro. A $20 model swap, that is insane, bro. That is quite literally insane. But yeah, that's all I want to say about that topic. And then another reason I feel like something else that has harmed the community quite recently, and I feel like it's kind of dying off, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's the factory bikes, bro. And a lot of people like those factory bikes, but there's a lot of people that don't, bro. And then long story short, that splits up the community. People are not playing with each other, and yeah, it's no good, bro. Like it is no good. It just, you should have never did it. Although I appreciate it, I appreciate the creativity trying to do something new. It's just like there should only be one set of bikes. It's either we're gonna have the factory bikes or we're gonna have the OEM. And if you're gonna make factory bikes, you gotta make every bike. You know, you can't just do Honda, you can't just do the Yamaha two-strokes. It needs to be every bike so that we could just all switch to factory. But now you kind of got people that are like, nah, I'm not racing against anybody on the factory. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot, bro. It's just a lot, and I disagree with a lot of it. I think the factory bikes are not bad. I'm not really good on them. Probably because I ride the OEMs that much. Too much already, and it just feels weird. Like this bike right here is literally like one of my favorite bikes as of right now. So yeah, man. Another reason why I think the freaking game is low-key dying off is because of the lack of diversity in terms of the bikes that you can use. Now, I know I was just talking about the factory bikes, but even with the OEM bikes, there are some issues. I feel like there's only basically mainly two bikes you can ride, and that's the Honda and the Yamaha. Even for 450 and 250 as of right now, it's just like more so just the Yamaha almost. I feel like Yamaha is kind of like on top as of right now, but really it's really just Honda and Yamaha. And I feel like people want to switch it up. People don't want to be forced to ride these bikes. Now with the last update, they did really good with the balancing, but it's still not quite where it needs to be. These other bikes do need buffs. I think they're actively working on that. So yeah, that's another reason why I feel like people are kind of getting, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just made it out of that sticky situation. Like, that's another reason that people are kind of getting fed up with the game. And yeah, people are basically forced to ride these bikes, and it kind of gets old, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I ride the Honda. Although it's not the best bike in the game, although I'm not the best player in the game, I still ride a 450 to just challenge myself and just get a new color in front of my screen, bro. Like, I get tired of having that blue Yamaha. It just gets annoying after a while. So yeah, man. If you guys agree, disagree with anything that I've said in this video, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy El Puppy Jr. I keep putting on for the hood. Be sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Join my Discord, you know, follow all my social medias, all that. It's your boy El Puppy Jr. and I'm out, bruh. Peace.